welcome back to our podcast, Girl Talk Unfiltered.
In today's episode, it will be a sneak peek to what's coming for season 2.
Yeah, and for season 2, the reason we're saying that is because we want to elevate our podcast. I mean, we kind of saw, in this beginning chapter of what we analyzed, what was working, what didn't, and kind of also really live up to the name of our podcast, that's Girl Talk Unfiltered, and be more open about things that should be normalized because we're in our 20s. Well, almost
20s, 19s.
But it's you're already growing up, and it's things that I don't know why they're considered weird when you're in your friends, you can talk about it and feel comfortable, and we just want to talk about things that also may be not controversial, but maybe that's the topic, of course, because everybody's gonna have a different viewpoint. But that's the point of spicing up podcasts. You don't want to repeat it, because then that way you also don't get as much output, and that's what we want. We want to hear from you guys, and we know if we use more deep and more fun ideas, that would be a lot cooler, yes. And we would have more interaction, which is what we want.
Yeah, we want to hear your guys' opinions and what you guys think.
Yeah, we ask you, but you guys have to give us something.
Yeah.
So that's why we're gonna spice it up and
and maybe you guys will now start coming out of the shadows.
Yeah. I hope. You better.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I know. And like I said, we kind of started seeing what was working, what didn't, and
You've improved.
Yeah.
You've improved compared to
the
first few episodes.
Oh, definitely,
yeah. Everything flows for us now. It really does. But we started seeing what things were working, what didn't, and just yesterday we were talking about everything, and we were very excited about the topics.
These next the next what is it, the next season?
Yeah.
We have some topics in mind that we want to talk about.
They're really interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very spicy too.
Yes, which is again, it's okay, because we're all girls, but technically women already, which is insane. But maybe you don't have somebody to talk to, or you don't have somebody to have a fun time. You can act like that's us,
I'm we're here.
So. Yeah, and it's you know what, we might have a very similar opinion, that could also be nice.
Yeah, exactly. That's super cool, and that's why we started in the first place, because it wasn't really of course it's fun if it went viral, of course, in ways not because of oh, we want to use it in a bad way.
No.
But no, because it's super fun that people are engaging in what you're doing, and you're oh, you know what, your effort is paying off, And so in today's segment, which we're probably gonna follow up with, which is why it's so exciting, it's gonna be a little series, is why do women always go for older men but tend to shy away from the younger ones? What does it have to do? All of that, just kind of diving deep into all of that, which is a question also that genuinely we really thought about,
It's actually, what would I pick? I mean, I'm sure most girls, women would be older. Honestly, but why don't you go for younger?
Yeah, what is it about younger that you don't?
That you just don't find attractive? I'm not attractive, but it's just
that you don't lean towards.
Exactly. Why older?
You don't gravitate towards.
Yeah, because also for me, for example, I would not go for younger guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
And I answered we all answered that right away when we were talking about it, but it's why we don't really have a super deep reason, but now I feel coming into it, I kind of already had my
answer formatted,
Yeah. I think we both had a very similar
it's
the
okay.
same answer.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, for example, for me, I what is it that right away for me, it's okay, I'm 20 barely. I would not go for anybody that's
18, 19.
Yeah, no, it's like weird. You're really there, you know?
Yeah, I would just, because it looks different if if an older woman is dating someone who's younger. And like what I mean is just like 22 going out with like 19, 20-year-olds. Just because you're
very close to that line of being like legal
you're
and not.
Probably,
So
you're probably working, getting paid well, you know, like finishing off college, whatever.
Yeah.
And this kid is literally barely starting college.
Yeah.
Or they're about to like, you know, it's just a different lifestyle.
Yeah.
But then again, I feel like it's very different when a guy who's older is dating someone who's younger.
That
like,
is
you know,
true.
That's just like...
Yeah, I know. No, like, I understand, because, like, for sure, I mean, it's because with girls, naturally, like, who wouldn't want an older man?
I know, let's be honest.
Like, personally, for me, and I said this, and again, I'm just gonna be open, you know,
I guess
it's like
it's
that.
like that, like, protectiveness, like...
you want, like, you know?
Like, you know, if you're gonna be... okay, maybe not provided, but, like, it's just that he's older, you know? It's just...
a little more mature.
Yeah, and I think for me, okay, you know what? Maybe this is bad, but it's not right away. Like, for me, the maturity level, which is really bad. Right away, the first thing I have to be honest is you just want a man, like a man that looks like a man. Like, if I could have a super masculine, like, older man, I'm
like
gonna...
Henry Cavill.
Oh my god.
Okay, but he's really weird.
Oh, yes, I agree with
he's
that.
like bad, guys. Like, he's... I'm sorry.
Like, he's
I never
really
thought I would say bad on this podcast, but he's...
David Cornsweet.
Okay.
He's like...
Okay, but he has a little kid that you can still see it. Like, he's not like
I
a
mean,
man. Like, a man is like
man.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah. No, that...
Whoa, like, someone's getting a little... No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah.
But, no, it's because, like, yeah, and you want to, like, you know, even if you look a little bit younger as the, like, woman... You want to feel that, like, oh, look, I have, like, a man.
I have a man. And you have a kid. No, kid.
Yeah, it's just that's how I would feel. Like, oh, I'm with my son.
Also,
like, I don't know.
Also, I feel like, personally, for me, I really want to date someone who, like, for example, like, I've seen, like, online, where it's like, oh, I'm in La La Land, and he's the one who's taking care of me. Like, he's the one getting the tickets for a trip. He's the one who's getting the hotel. You know, like, I'm in, like, La La Land, and he's the one who's guiding me. I don't know, does that make sense?
No,
he's the one who's guiding me. I don't know, and I could just be like,
and that helps
that's
you,
cute,
too, because you also grow, like, your mindset and, like, your goals in life, and they help you, especially, like, again, because some older men already know what they want. They're very firm in that, and, like, that helps you get that, like, reassurance without, like, I don't know, you being, like... I don't know, with somebody that doesn't have that type of mindset, you know?
That you have to be the provider in a way. Like, that's just...
Yeah, no.
That, no.
No, honestly, I agree.
I'd rather be with a man who's older.
Man, who provides for you.
Exactly.
And, like, men I know go for, like...
Younger.
And, you know,
but it's
to
like,
a point, it's understandable, too.
Uh-huh.
Because a lot of guys, like, you know, it would be weird if they went out with, like, a grown women, because then it's also like...
No, they don't care the age. Well, at least some
don't. No, some guys don't care to be in a relationship, though. Some guys just want, like, you know...
Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways. I know many older men prefer older women. You know, like, it goes both ways. Or some do prefer younger, whatever.
But they, like, for the majority, they like younger.
Yeah,
Have you noticed? I mean,
yeah, they do. Yeah, no, that is right, because, like...
Like, the 40-year-olds, like, going for, like, young 20s. Not, like, mid.
Well,
they go for young 20s.
Like,
okay, but be honest. If you were 20, would you go for an older man? You would.
Like, right now, I wouldn't.
No, right now I wouldn't. I'm barely 19.
Okay, good. No, let me give you a scenario. Okay.
Yeah,
honestly, if you had the opportunity, and be honest.
The 30 what? 36, 37?
Okay, 37 is not bad. I'm just kidding. Wait, no, to each their own.
That's the thing. I told him I was 19. He's like, so?
Oh, no, there's a difference when you want to, like, force. Like, that's basically, that was almost like coercion. Which, that is not good. Also, guys, when an older man is being weird and you're still there and they're, like, forcing you to want to, back away. Because that means they're not grown and there's something wrong in their brain.
Mentally wrong with them.
But, no, I want to make this question because I know, like, we say, like, oh, we would never and all of this. But... If you had the opportunity right now, and there's a man, like, 40 years old, and he had, like, very stable life. He still told you, oh, I'm gonna, like, we're gonna be, like, separate to each their life, that, but, like, they're willing to still, like, let's say, take you on trips, but that you go with yourself or with your friends. Not in the form of, like, a sugar daddy, no.
A true one. Not
like a man. And he takes you out to, like, nice dinners, and he actually, like, wants to formalize something once you're done with your career, whatever, all of that. And he's, like, showing you constant, like
he actually
good
wants to
reassurance.
be.
And he's very financially stable, also mentally stable, everything. Would you take the opportunity?
Honestly?
Okay, she's already in love.
Okay, but then here's the thing. At my age right now, I feel like I'm so immature.
Yeah, me too.
Look at us earlier.
I'd be like, yeah.
But honestly, okay, if he's willing to wait till I'm, like, done with college, done with, like, med school, you know, and he's still willing
he's gonna be waiting a long time.
Well, no, but I mean, like, at a certain age where I'm
yeah.
ready to be with someone who's older.
Yes, okay.
Then maybe.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Just because I don't think you... Okay, I'm sorry. This might sound really bad, but I feel like... Because you never see that ever happening, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's a one-time opportunity that you're ever going to get that.
You better take it.
I feel like... no, not just that. But, like, someone who's willing to provide for you. Take it to cute dates.
Without being crazy that he doesn't want to be, like, intimate with you. It's
exactly.
like
He's being respectful.
And that's what I'm saying. At the same time, I mean, it's like, yes, but like...
I'd rather just...
Oh, it's scary.
No, it is. Like...
I mean, if it was like William... No, I'm just kidding. Not William Levy. No, he's very weird. But, no, if it was like Jason... I'm sorry. Yes. He's like that man. I want a man like that. He's gas. You know? He's very, like, mature. He's very well-rounded. He's very, like, formal. He's very old money vibes.
I think...
He has money.
I think in that situation... Yeah, probably.
You see?
Okay, but do you see? Yes. I you have to understand the situation that you would take it.
Like, you're...
Because even if my family was mad, I'd be like, okay, there's a lot more good than bad.
Exactly.
So, and like, it's my life.
It's my life, yours.
And I'm happy.
And I'm very happy.
I'm happy where I'm at.
Literally.
Yes.
And, I mean, I understand where parents' family might come from. You know,
yeah,
obviously,
for sure.
they don't want their own daughters to be dating someone who's, like...
Could be their uncle, you know?
Exactly. Like, I understand that. But if he's willing to wait...
And be respectful.
And being respectful, you know, caring, kind, everything. He's financially stable. Yeah. He's smart with his... You know, like, he's just actually the most perfect man. They kind of have to... Okay, maybe not understand it at the beginning, obviously. But I feel like
they have to be willing to process
you know what? Like, maybe I'll give you an opportunity, a chance, whatever.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, that's something else that I want to, like, tie into. Like, okay, do you guys think that, like, financial stability is also why women tend to go towards older guys and
honestly,
like younger?
Yes, because honestly...
And is it valid?
It is valid. I just want to say because girls do want to be taken care of. Like, okay, let's say when you go on a date. Okay, personally... I think that the guy should be paying for the date, okay? Yeah. And if you know, if you're a little tight on money, because I heard online, like on TikTok, someone was talking about it, like no matter what, the guy should be paying, no matter what. Mm-hmm. Like even you know, the man always pays, and I hate that it's so normalized. Where it's like the 50-50. Girl, where it's like 50-50, or like, the girl paying.
I'll pay for my food, you know, or
I
like,
pay for my food and you pay for yours. It's like, what happened to like let me take you out, be ready by 8, coming with like flowers.
You know, I feel like I could also fit in the materialist.
The materialist.
Yes, right.
Where
that
it's
is
like,
really perfect.
I feel like why did she? Okay.
Oh, and Pedro was older, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, and that's like a perfect example.
That's a perfect example.
That maybe he wasn't the most handsome man either, Okay, that sounds really messed up. No. But it's because it relates.
It's how we're like I'm picturing.
But also, he showed it in a lot of ways that people may think, oh, he was just bribing her and things like that. If you're not emotionally mature, if you're not looking for your future husband, then girl, you're never gonna find him, because that's a way of them showing you that without also like if you whether you admit it or not, financial stability is very important in a relationship. And again, because it does lead to a lot of fights, arguments, and then this and that. And then it's going to end up tearing, like, for the rest of your life, because you're going to keep using that against each other. But with Pedro in the movie, he basically was not, like, a lot of people see it as, like, oh, he was just bribing her. But if you see it in this emotional aspect, it was like he was showing her ways on each place that they went to. Something like, oh, I wanted to do this for you. Oh, like, to me, that doesn't matter. Oh, you want to go there? I'll take you there. You can go by yourself.
Let me give you everything and anything you want.
And while still not love bombing, but giving her space and him doing his own thing.
Exactly.
And, like, them being able to work together.
That's how it should be.
And it was mature, and, like, that's the truth. But a lot of people don't want to see it that way. And with Evan, that's his name, right? Chris Evans, yeah.
His character name was, I don't know, but Chris Evans.
People were so happy that she chose him, but no. After all these years, if he really did care for that person, you would also better your character, better your look, self-esteem, everything. And he didn't do anything. He stayed in the same place. That means he doesn't love anyone, because he doesn't love himself. If I saw myself in a very bad situation, let me, like, get up, fix myself, and then go find that person once I'm ready. But even then, he was still, like, complaining and saying, we don't even have for this, we don't have for that. Why haven't changed this? Like, why do you keep excusing?
And he was like, I think towards like the middle end of the movie, he was constantly judging her. It's like, oh, it's because like now you're like into like the galas, you're now into like going to fancy restaurants. It's like, maybe yes,
because you were never used to that treatment, and it's valid.
I think it is. It really is valid.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't want to like see it that way, because it's like, oh no, that's like a gold digger and things. And nowadays, like, you know, on TikTok especially, I see so many women that like are showing off like, oh, Birkins, or like, oh, my husband got me this watch, he got me like a trip like 2 weeks, you know, to the Bahamas, like things like that. And people see it as like, that's very unrealistic and things like that. They're not, because you don't know what they did to get that person there. They probably put in so much hours of work. They invested in something. They probably have been, you know, saving money for a while, and they know it's something their wife likes, which you may think, oh, your wife has very expensive taste and things. Okay, but they made it work, and that's what matters, because money just doesn't come out of nowhere.
Exactly.
You have to work literally. And I think that's way more impressive, that like, to say, if I ever got gifted like something very expensive by my husband, and knowing that all the work he put in, I would be like, oh, like, that's crazy. Like, you work so hard because you heard me say it once or mention it. And it's like, wow, even though it was like very, that's like an act of love, but people see it as like,
you're such a gold digger. Like,
yeah.
It's like okay, if he wanted to, like, if he wants to, then like, you know, he wants to. It's not like a need. It's, you know, it's because he personally wants to.
Exactly. It's the fact that he remembered that he, you know, he worked hard for it to get the ring. Whatever.
Like, I want to see her happy, so let me do this for her.
Yeah, exactly. No, and I think that's why, like, also older men, you know, a lot of them. Oh, I want to add to that. A lot of them aren't as toxic as, like, how young guys are. Because, like, I feel like old men are not going to be like, oh, like, where were you at this time? I saw this location this time. Or, like, oh, why were you talking with them? Oh, why can't we hang out today? Like, when I feel like a younger guy would be, like, throwing a tantrum, you know? And it's like, no.
It's like, why were you hanging out with that guy?
No, it's because it's like guys nowadays, you know, like our age will say it's because there's something else. It's bad.
No, trust me,
bad.
It really is bad. Like,
it's bad.
You would think it's not, but once you like
experience it,
like yesterday was a very crazy day. Like, in itself, I never thought honestly that would ever happen. You know, what I'm not gonna say it just because, but like. It was crazy, and it's just an example of how, like, weird guys move, because they have this mentality that, like, they either get stuck in it, and it's like,
they're so immature.
Beyond.
Why would you ever think that a
Why
girl
would
would
you
ever agree to?
Agree
You know,
to
like,
something.
To weird stuff.
It's a weird stuff.
When they've never done anything.
Like, what did you... Like, you only smiled at them.
Yeah, it's like
That's
it's never
smile
to
is
in
not
a
an
way.
invitation to
Exactly.
But
anything.
that's what I'm telling
It's
you. A
being
lot
kind.
of young guys, you know.
They're like, oh,
you
she's
could
flirting
talk-
with me. It's like,
Yes.
you
Like,
could
why?
literally say, oh, hi, good morning, how are you? She's flirting with me.
She
How
was
is
that
that?
bad.
Like,
Yes.
how is that flirting? That's just me having manners and being
Yeah.
well educated.
Exactly, and there's a difference when if you were to be like, oh, stop it,
Exactly.
or
That
like you
would be
text them, or like you're constantly looking where they're going, their
Or it's
direction.
obvious flirting.
It's obvious. But when it's like a plain
just being
interaction
polite
with other people,
and being kind.
you're gonna talk to that person.
Yeah.
Or if you're laughing with other people and they join in, and then you laugh at something, they may say that doesn't give any indication.
No.
That's
That-
like, oh, that girl already seems like I interest her, and
No.
it's like, no, you don't.
It's like, no, I was just being kind.
Yeah,
but
like,
let me
sorry
stop that.
to break your heart or like your ego.
No,
That's
it's
your
ego.
gets
It's
really
ego.
hurt.
It's like it's so bad.
It's so
It's
high
so-
that you need to bring it down. 'Cause
Yes.
that's yeah.
And it's like
That's bad.
also not even like.
And the reaction, it's so funny.
I saw this TikTok. I think I sent it to you this morning. Where it was this guy. He was like, "Oh, I hate those girls. Like if you think you're having a bad day, just think of those girls who look in the mirror and who think, oh my gosh, I look so hot."
Oh,
and-
yeah, and he was like,
and he
oh,
was like,
when they're fat bitches, right?
yes. He said that, and I was like,
I was
what
like,
the heck is wrong
It's
with
because
you?
guys are
Who
very
hurt
sick.
you? Like
That's another
they're so
thing.
sick in
Someone
the
has
head
to
to
hurt
even
you bad.
think of saying
Because
that.
that's another thing. Like guys are so easy that they go based off like your like bodies and things like that and looks. That honestly, if you look a certain way, you can act a certain way in their eyes. But if you like don't fit up to their standards physically, you cannot act confident because it's like, what are you acting confident for? You're ugly,
but
you're
they
fat,
always
like you're
find
built
something
weird.
to complain
And
about.
it's
Ugly
always
guys.
the ugliest guys.
It's like, sir, you
Or
look
like
a
you're
rat.
attractive, but not even that attractive to the point where you can say something.
Exactly.
If
Or
you're
act that
literally
way.
like Chris Evans, or like literally like
I'm kidding.
the Vampire Diaries, like Ian Somerhalder,
Oh, Ian Summer.
and things like that, that you've always been very attractive, then okay. But if you're literally a whatever guy,
A rat.
don't come over here acting like you
Exactly.
hold
like,
such a high standard. And I think it comes from an insecurity within.
yes. Oh, definitely.
Which, like, again, I don't want to, like, also babysit a younger kid than me and, like, be like, oh, like, turn on your location, turn on this. And maybe I, like, can trust someone too much, but I feel an older man also, like, holds you down on that, like, thing that you don't have to, like, worry. Because when an older man, they're very interested, they'll make it known. But also, they're very, like, firm on what they want now. They're like, oh, well, I want an educated woman in this, and, like, already has her place, things like,
She knows what she wants.
Yeah. And they're gonna be straight up on when it's like, no, and not. And I'm not saying every single
Yeah.
older man,
No.
you know, but it's
But
like,
there's, you know,
But there's, yes.
majority. Yeah.
I can't wait for someone to like tell me something so that way I could
Oh, I
like talk
know.
back to them, you
Yeah.
know. I have a line ready too. I told Dillery about it, you know, the little
No, I do
the
remember.
little short dick meow meow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I have
I know,
comebacks
yeah.
ready. No.
But yeah, like, no, for me, and like I said, I think as like I get older, like I mean, we're barely like starting and things like that, and you know, but I think for me, it's very important that like I don't just like go dating like whoever and like,
I don't either.
No.
you know, it's
And then we
yeah.
get called picky for that, which is insane
Yeah.
to me. It's like, no, I'm not being picky. I just genuinely want a decent man. You know, it's not having high standards. It's having
Like
the
the
base,
norm-
the
yeah,
norm.
basic.
It's the,
The
norm.
bare minimum.
It's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that I find that insane because I've gotten told by like
Yeah, no, yeah.
yeah. And I'm like, no, that's not having high standards.
Yeah, it's like you just
I'm
have
sorry,
to fix
I
yourself.
want someone who's gonna treat me right and
Yeah,
not
for
treat me like
sure.
Like trash,
Trash.
and garbage. Who can they just throw me around and be like, oh, next
Exactly,
door, next
like,
door,
whatever.
No.
Like, go back
Like,
to your
I respect myself too much
Yeah,
to
and that's
even be
good.
treated that way.
exactly.
Oh, and especially when you live a certain lifestyle and we're raised like your parents too, and they show you what's like acceptable. If your parents gave you like the world in every aspect.
You're gonna expect the world
exactly
back.
And even more, because that's how it should be. Because when you really love someone and that's supposedly the person that you adore, naturally you're gonna do things out of like your heart. You're not gonna get asked things because you truly love. And that's another thing, when an older man, like for me, if he really loved me, you're gonna feel it. And it always feels great when the woman feels more loved by the man.
Okay.
Because that gives you like a confidence boost, like, reassurance that like, oh, like I'm secured.
I'm
and like
secure. I feel safe. I feel at home.
Yeah.
I don't, in a way.
And it's not, again, in an ego way. No, because girls are so emotional. We overthink so much.
Yes.
And it's valid.
Live lesson for the girls, speaking of that. Okay, girls, you want your man to be obsessed with you. And this is how it works, okay? Guys think this is like a game to them, okay? So they go for what, a girl who plays hard to
and
get.
They analyze
okay?
you
And
also.
they analyze, okay? So you want your guy, let's say you have this crush, you want him, like, just basically not being like nonchalant, but like, don't focus too much on him.
Yes.
Don't give all your attention to him, okay? Because he's gonna be like, okay, well, this is too easy. Let me move on to someone else, someone who's harder to get. It's also why guys like going for girls who are already with someone, because they're already with someone. It's gonna be harder to catch them. So yeah, make sure your man is obsessed with you, not the other way around.
Not the way around.
Gas.
That was gas.
No, and that's actually very wise. But again, a lot of people don't want to accept that like, oh, the women can also be super in love. And like, this is a very controversial take.
But,
I don't care, because I've seen it happen for so many women. And it's like, no, they look crazy doing it. And naturally you lose yourself, that you're going to start forgiving everything. And you're going to change, mold into the way they want you to be, when you should learn to still be independent in a relationship. Which is also why I would reach for an older man, because I'm sorry, but I would want a very independent relationship. Like, to still, like, you have your life.
And I think that works
Like,
better. I forgot which celebrity, celebrities. I mean, they're like, I don't know who it was.
Oh, Angelique Boyer.
Yes, like
She's a Mexican actress.
Yes, well, French, Mexican actress.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
that's true. Okay.
But like she's, I don't know, engaged, dating
Yes.
for like many years.
Yeah.
And they have their own house. They
They're not married.
They're not married. They
don't have kids.
They don't, and they've been together for so long.
Like,
that just shows that you don't have to be constantly with them 24/7 for it to make it work. For you
if you feel that means that there's something, you're scared of something.
You're scared of losing him. Like, there's something in between that's just holding you, still being connected with him, which is, that's just bad.
No, for sure. And I'm sorry, again, that could be a controversial take, because a lot of people can defend it with like, I just really love him, I just really care.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, there's a point where like, you're not letting that person be alone, and they're going to become dependent of you, which is what you want, just so that you feel like you're taking power over them, which that's when it's toxic. But a lot of people, again, don't see it that way. Yeah.
And that's when people are like, that's very controversial.
Yeah. No, for sure. I'm like, but anything else you guys like to add? I feel like we got, our main
points. Yeah, I think we got
main points.
Like, we were very honest about
it. Very honest.
Yes. I mean,
So our final answer was, we pick older.
Yeah, and I think, always. I think it's like,
I feel like it's a very obvious
answer.
For sure.
Again, maybe some might disagree to agree, but I feel like most of us
we are entitled to our own opinion.
For sure.
But I think most of us can agree to older.
Yeah, and let us know. I think we'll post a poll on our Instagram. We'll also make like a little post. Yeah, like Instagram post. We'll make a story. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. And then we're gonna try and go live.
Yes, we're gonna try to go live.
So that was our little secret.
Yeah, that was our little secret.
Yeah.
I got revealed. No, I'm sorry. It's because like the past episode we talked kind of about it, but now we want to say so that you guys like stay tuned.
Yes.
Because days prior we want to make a post of like, oh, we're going live. Make sure to tune in, because it's kind of will give us like a vibe what our kind of viewers are, or things like that, which is just what we want to get a little idea of, And in a different type of scenery, though. We do want to say that.
Yes. So something new.
Yeah. Something very new, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it, honestly.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
We do.
Like, a lot. And, like, this is so fun for us.
It really is
honestly,
exciting.
yeah.
It's a bit nervous, but, like, in a very exciting way.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys on our next one.
Bye.
Bye.